Episode 29. We're back. Riley's back. We're rolling off a great episode on 28. I'm excited. Thank you all. Welcome back to the 580 show. If it's your first time, welcome. First things first, we have a new sponsor this week. Grip Mountain Chalk. We all use it. Look at Frawley's shirt right there. Enough said. Grip Mountain Chalk, the best liquid chalk on the market. Go to gripmountain.com. You can get a small liquid chalk. You can get a giant liquid chalk. That's what we use. You can get a bundle for $30. That's 2 smalls and a large. A small is $10. A giant thing of chalk's $20. See, the thing is, I was hesitant on liquid chalk when we first started to use it. A couple things I love about it. As a gym owner, doesn't make a huge mess. You train at home in your garage, whatever. You're worried about making a mess, doesn't make a mess. We're coming off a pandemic. I think we all know, it's kind of gross putting your hands in a chalk bowl every once in a while. Liquid chalk, you got your own little private chalk. It's got alcohol in it, so it actually keeps your hands cleaner. So if you go to gripmountain.com, use the code 580 Barbell, all one word, you'll save 15% off those rates I already said too. So let us know if you have any questions about it. It's really all we use at 580 Barbell. It's the only chalk I'll put on my hands. So let us know if you have any questions. Thank you to Grip Mountain. We're excited. And you boys love Grip Mountain, right?
Shout out Grip Mountain.
Let's go.
Yeah, you took what I was going to say. I'm sure you love it as the owner of 580. We don't just clap our hands and put chalk everywhere.
It's the biggest underdog story of liquid chalk to ever exist.
Nothing is worse than when I look over at a chalk bowl and I see someone do the LeBron James with chalk, and I'm like, I have to clean up that today. It's like there's a huge chalk bowl.
You just see handprints on benches and stuff.
That's the thing about liquid chalk I love, and it stays on your hands for seriously, when you use normal chalk, you're reapplying it between every set. Liquid chalk, I get ready to start warm-ups, spray a little bit on my hands, rub it together, a little magic trick, bada boom, bada bing. It's on there for almost the whole training session. It's awesome. So I love it. Man, we're rolling off a great episode 28. Rylie,
great
welcome
episode.
back.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We missed you.
Hope you enjoyed your vacation.
Oh, it was great. A lot of beaching. I was gonna say, I mean, it's a pretty big letdown going off a guy who's on the brink of competing in World's Strongest Man, back to me coming off a 7-day bender. But
hey,
we're here.
Hey, we love you just in different ways.
Yeah, I get
it.
You're
our guy. We wouldn't want anyone else there.
That's the truth. Riley's my boy.
Riley
is my boy.
What do you think about episode 28, Rylie? Any critiques? Anything?
I mean, I kept trying to take mental notes, but then I just kept getting lost in the conversation. I was just trying to take in everything he was saying because he's just
that good.
He just knows so much shit about strongman, and then all the insider information. I think you guys did miss out on a good opportunity to become the Adam Schefter of World's Strongest Man and break some news. You could have cut that part out and said we got sources, break the news to the strongman community. But
now we have next time you can do that. You can be that role.
I think that could be us. We need to find our place in the strongman world. That could be us.
Just break news.
Yeah,
I like that.
Rylie, are you recovered from winning that championship on Saturday? You know what I mean? Maybe Josh wants to tell everybody what happened on Saturday.
Yeah, I
always had a good week with bags in general, sandbags, cornhole bags.
Yeah,
all of it.
What happened, Josh?
I mean, I lost to you guys in cornhole.
Ooh, that's my boy Rylie.
But what I say when we first started, we're playing best of 3, right?
You did say that.
You didn't say that.
I did say it right.
Because if
you only said that after you lost.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Whatever. Hey, congratulations to you guys. You won a game where you hold a beer in your hand and throw little bags.
I didn't have a beer. Thanks.
No,
I had water just like you.
I didn't have beer either.
Hey, congratulations.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
You beat me in cornhole. I'm glad.
It was a great day.
Going back to the last episode, I wanted to give you guys some props. I think we're developing as podcasters. I think you guys ran a great interview. I think why people love Joe Rogan is when he has knowledgeable guests on, no matter what subject it is, and they're going off on a rant. They just lets them go. I think you guys did a good job when he was like telling a story about a client or like going off on a tangent about something in general. You guys just let him go and do his thing, and it made it a great episode to watch.
I legitimately felt like I could have talked to Ken for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
I was just so, and Froley, I know you said this too, but I was so into the conversation. I almost felt like I was just like on a phone call consultation with my coach, and I like almost forgot we were podcasting because Ken, that's why I love having him as my coach. He's a low profile guy, like, but he is so, you forget how smart that guy is. Like I'm fortunate to have him as a coach, and like I've loved it. And I think that's the reason why I've had the results. I just finished week 12 with Ken, and 12 weeks, the results I've had have been insane. I hit a 45-pound deadlift PR. I hit a 15-pound log PR. And overall, just moving and efficiencies in a lot of lifts have just gotten that much better. And people think, if you think 12 weeks is a long time, it's not a long time with training. This is a marathon game. This is an old man's game. You gotta just stick around and just keep showing up for a long time.
Especially when you've been doing it for years. It takes every year you do it, it takes longer and longer to make more progress.
Yeah. But like, I mean, I think that if you are new to strongman, or even like at the intermediate level, like I am, like just kind of just reaching a different level of it from novice, I think you can listen to last week's episode and genuinely learn so much.
Absolutely.
He talked about obviously like the coaching and the training aspect, but I thought the mental aspect was really cool. How he touched on that. I thought that was really interesting. I thought like the well thing kind of resonated with me, like how I do get too overstimulated for some lifts when I can just save it for like the actual competition. But that's, I mean, and everyone's different. Everyone lifts differently. I like to get fired up in the gym, but I think he said so much stuff in there that was so interesting. And then
you just got to find yourself, man.
Yeah,
that's pretty much all it is.
And he talked about like the behind the scenes World's Strongest Man stuff. That was like
that was so awesome.
Cool. Very cool.
So hey, we said it last week, Rylie. I don't know if you remember this part, but we said if Coach Ken gets into World's Strongest Man next year, we're going.
I saw
it. I'm in. I'll make a weekend trip out to California.
Great.
I can't wait. Froley, congratulations. Also, we talked about the sand at the beginning. Rylie made a quick mention, but I told Froley we're filming this on Thursday, so July 1st. And Froley got the 350 sandbag in on the 31st, so yesterday. And I told him the 30th. We filled it up yesterday, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we filled it up yesterday. So it's been in the gym for less than 24 hours at this point. And I told Froley if he can carry it the whole length of our turf, so a 75-foot carry, no drop, I'll buy the 400 for him. So, man of my word, about 5 minutes ago, I ordered the 400. I also, if anyone from 580 Barbell's listening, OSG is a big show. The 265 sandbag is the standard for OSG that you need to do qualifiers with. I purchased that as well. So we also have the 265. So I don't think there's a jump in sandbags we don't have.
No.
We have 2 muscle part. We have 4 throw bags now. We have sandbags from 50 to 400. 50, not counting the throw bags, 50 to 400. So can't really get much larger variety than that. So
not when it comes to sandbags, that's for sure.
Not when it comes to sandbags.
Just got to grow.
Just continuously grow in that strongman area. The wheelbarrow for nationals, I'm supposed to get shipping information for it in the next 24 hours. So it should be shipped out by tomorrow is what I was told. So
that's going to be fun.
Yeah. Just going to continue to add strongman equipment and continue to grow the gym.
He gave you some good advice about that too, about having people come down to use it, like promoting that you have all that stuff.
Well, I mean, it's something that Dante and I talked about before we even bought it was, be able to get on like Starting Strongman and some other strongman pages and say, hey, if you're doing Strongman Corp Nationals, we have the exact implements they're using.
Yep.
They're using a Rogue axle bar too, which is the axle bar we have. I think we pretty much have everything. I don't even think pretty much. I think we do have every implement that they're gonna have.
Once we get the wheelbarrow in and make that last sandbag or whatnot.
Yeah. So yeah, like I'll make a post about it. And I mean, Strongman Saturday is already free down in our gym. So if you're serious about nationals, which if you're going there, I'm sure you are, you know, come on down to 580, even if it's a couple hour drive. I think it's worth it. I doubt many gyms are going to have the exact wheelbarrow. Maybe I'll be wrong, but
yeah, I mean, I would drive if I was doing an event. Like, I don't know how you do a show and not have the implements. Like, obviously it's not, you can't have every single implement ever, right? But if there's one within 3 hours, 4 hours, like I'd make the drive.
yeah. Rylie gave the look like Josh
is pushing that theory.
I'm gonna die trying.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah.
But Ken talked about that too. Like, it's such an advantage to get used to the implements you're using.
It's wild advantage.
And he talked about the ritual part of it too, like us having all that stuff there, like, and then doing it in a competition. Like, you're like, oh, I've literally done this before.
Yeah, that's a really good point, Rylie, because that spoke to me. Because when we got to our last show, I was super flustered. Like I got in, it was freezing cold. I
didn't have time to warm up.
We didn't
the log or the axle. The axle.
Yeah, we really didn't have time to warm up for our first event. Maybe that was our fault. Maybe we should have got there even earlier than we did.
Yeah, how would we have known that, warm-ups would end right after rules?
But I mean, that's fine. But
we did it. We're done.
Doing the exact warm-up and just getting in that ritual. I am such a creature of habit. So like, I think that'll help me so much.
I mean, it helped that the Pig Iron Classic was like kind of at our home turf, like gym that we trained at a lot. But like when we did the Husafell and the gravel on the side, like I was like, we literally did this all summer, like in an alley in gravel. Like I've done this exact movement a billion times, and I just didn't even have to think about it. I just picked it up and went.
Right.
Sure.
It's huge.
Yeah. Dante said that he's not going to drink caffeine till nationals. Off the record, Dante, is that still on, or what's up with that?
I thought it was once a week. I thought we agreed that.
He did bring it back a little bit.
You did say once a week is acceptable.
I didn't say that. You said that.
You toned it back a little bit when Josh was like, "There's no way you do that."
I mean, I probably could. If you tell me not to do it, I wouldn't do it. But
no, I'm not telling you.
I don't know if it's going to be beneficial enough because I want.
Yeah, you came out of nowhere and said you weren't going to drink caffeine.
Did you go without caffeine before PA Dutch?
I think we did it for like those 2 weeks. Remember?
Yeah, but 2 weeks is different than completely done.
I mean, the whole week before, like the whole dealer week and everything, I didn't even touch caffeine. Yeah. I only drink caffeine if I go to the gym. I don't drink coffee.
You guys talked about that last episode too, about completely changing what you put in your body before a competition.
Yeah. So if I guess if I don't take caffeine for the whole time nationals, when it comes to nationals, I shouldn't just start shotgunning.
Yeah, that's why that was my whole point. But I do think like that deload week before a show is like huge because you don't really, I mean, you shouldn't be like taking copious amounts of caffeine the week before because you're already not training.
Right.
So like your body gets a week break from caffeine, at least like as much as you take from pre-workout and stuff. So you take it at the show and you're like, you actually can kind of feel it again. So I think that's a big advantage, taking that deload week before, but not 16 weeks before. We're 15 weeks out from nationals, Dante.
So do we decide if he's doing it or not?
No, he's not doing it. I don't want him to do that.
I don't think he should either.
And maybe if it wasn't nationals, maybe it was just some like
Especially you can't just do like some kind of like joke challenge like this for nationals.
Yeah.
Right. I'll be tweaking so hard at nationals. I'll take like 10 milligrams of caffeine and my heart will go through my body.
Right. Yeah. It's nationals, dude. Sell out. Like, let's go. Go get your ass to work.
So are you guys getting a 580 house for nationals?
More than likely,
I think it's already been decided. I mean, it's not actually booked, but I think it's decided that
we talked to Kurt about it.
Yeah, I'll look tonight. Oh, Kurt won't be there. I'm just telling you right now.
He already told me he's coming. I'm gonna make him come.
He told me he's coming.
I told him he's booking the house. So
Kurt, if you hear this right now, I'm kidnapping you October 14th, and we're going to Salem, Virginia.
He will not be there.
He's coming.
I will guarantee he won't be there.
You're being called out right now, Kurt.
He told me he's gonna be at the gym tonight with horse stall mats, and he didn't show up.
One of those two things is more important.
Yeah, the horse stall mats for 5.
No,
that's Josh's future.
Josh's future is nationals, baby. Let's go.
You're right.
I think
that's a little. I think he'll come and support you.
Nope.
I think
he'll come for me.
I have faith.
He'll come for me.
I just thought about this, and this is completely different direction. Do you have to pay money to put your stuff in for OSG?
I don't think so.
Like it's like a free entry. So if you enter OSG, like you put your numbers in, but then you beat them by like August, can you re-enter your numbers?
I would think so.
So like you can enter them again. Like if you hit a 500 deadlift for your 5 reps, but then like you get on video, you doing like a 550, can you re-enter those?
I would have to think.
Yeah, I want to check that. Cause I might just like, I don't think I'm going to do OSG, but I might just throw my hat. I might just see like where I stack up.
That's kind of where I'm at. Like I don't know how I'll stack up. I mean,
yeah.
But like on a deadlift day, I'll just do a 5 rep max deadlift. On a log day, I'll just do a 3 rep max log.
Yeah. Like you'll just organically get your numbers.
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna go out of my way and make it a huge ordeal, but like just to see where I compare, that's what I'm interested in. And then if it happens again next year and it's a little bit different, then that's cool.
Right.
And then you have a marker for next year too, to be like, okay, this is where I was, this is where I am now.
Yeah.
So,
it's so close to nationals for me that I don't think I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
You'd have like less than a month to prep for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. With a deload, I mean, and I'm signed up for Ohio Strongest too. So like,
yeah, can't miss that.
I would literally finish Ohio Strongest and then I would just deload for OSG.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if it organically, go ahead.
I was going to say like, sometimes we have deadlift days. Maybe that one deadlift day we do like a 5 rep deadlift.
Yeah.
And like on a log
I was gonna
day,
say for you
top
guys.
triple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
it's doable to fit in the training. That's what I think.
If it fits in your training, great. If not, whatever.
Yeah. Like I think I could hit, honestly, like I saw, and only a couple people have numbers in right now, but I saw like a 500 for 5 is leading for lightweights. Yeah. And I think I could do like, and I'm sure that'll get blown out of the water, but I think I can do a 585 for 5.
Yeah.
In under 30 seconds.
Yeah.
At least close.
And it's touch and go.
Yeah, at least close to that.
I think 6, but that's just me.
If you don't know what we're talking about the official strongman games. It's a huge strongman event down in Daytona Beach. And they have like everything from lightweight men all the way up to like the pro men, and like the masters class is awesome. Zadrunas Safikis competes, like Mark Felix. It's like big Coach Ken, we were talking about last week. And then like all the big women too. Like it's just a spectacle, and it's like a couple days over the weekend. I think it's 2 days for the qualifiers and then a 3rd day for the finals. If you're top 10 in your class, you make the finals. And yeah, it's awesome. So yeah.
Yeah, OSU, that'll be a fun thing to go to. Probably go see if we have the opportunity.
I think we're gonna try to go.
We were talking about it today.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna try.
I stayed like just completely random, but Allie and I went on vacation, and I stayed like a block away from where it is, and it's awesome. Like I really like that. So I mean, if it's in the cards, I'll go down even just to watch potentially, but we'll see.
For sure.
As we
go watch our boys.
Yeah.
Ken and Vaughn.
Probably that video you do in the sandbag fires me up.
I was fired up afterward.
At the end, you did the clap.
The clap.
That was awesome. I'm excited. I want to see how big that 400 is.
It's gonna be like a dead body.
Oh,
like that's how freaking big it's. We saw the 350. We're like, oh my god.
Yeah, I tried.
And we're like, how's the 400 gonna be bigger than this thing?
Yeah,
it just is.
Yeah. It's
I don't
freaking.
know.
It's massive.
Like we were saying, we could have sack races with it.
Yeah,
Can't wait.
literally.
Like fifth grade recess, and they have like fun fair or whatever it's called, and everyone gets a tug of war, the sack race, and
Yeah. One thing from last week, going back a little bit, having Ken on, like I had multiple people tell me like, you guys, not bragging here, but you guys were great with Ken and you should have more good guests on. I'm like,
Awesome.
we'll have, like this is our own little thing and we'll have guests on when we think it's appropriate. I'm not Joe Rogan interviewing people every week. Like
We just don't want it to be the guest show.
no.
You know what I mean? Like if it makes sense to have the guest on, like coach, like Ken is your coach, makes sense. Vaughn is our friend that we.
Why do I need a guest when I
about.
got Rylie Flynn to talk to every single week? I don't need
That's
a
the
guest.
truth. That's the
But
truth.
I can't give you inside information on World's Strongest Man.
oh, of course you
I
can.
don't need it.
You're the accountant. You have a secret backstory. You remember that movie?
True story.
Yep.
Riley, you're more interesting to me than anyone.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm just kind of cycling in some questions that we got on Instagram.
Let's go.
Just posted this like 15 minutes ago, but
On brand.
who is the strongest person at 580?
Pound for pound or just in general?
The question is, who's the strongest at 580 and whose is the wrong whose?
Do we get to know who asked that?
Yeah, Jate. Who do you? I mean,
I'd say Frawley.
I don't know the answer to that question.
I really don't know the
I
answer.
think
I mean,
Frawley
Frawley would never say himself. I don't think.
No,
Even
of course not. But
I like to think I'm strong, but I think Frawley has better lifts than me.
Well, it just depends.
Besides
Like,
deadlift.
Deadlift, Dante beats Frawley.
what does the board say?
that's what the board says.
Frawley
all
is the
over.
most on the board
He does?
for the
Yeah,
heavyweight
squat and
division.
bench because nobody does it.
Yeah.
You can't. Apparently, you can't squat and be a strong man. I didn't know that, but I'll work on that. Just for everybody that listens, I'll work on it.
Yeah.
Can't do squats and be a strong man.
I give my vote to Frawley.
That's one overwhelming thing is people tell me, when is Frawley going to start doing? Dude, he's doing. Listen, if you're listening,
It's being done.
Jason Frawley, the big man, he is doing strongman. I promise you. Let me just tell you something, Frawley. You tell me when I'm speaking, when I'm misspeaking or anything like that. But I train with Frawley 4 days a week. Okay. That's how many
Correct.
days a week we train. Frawley has a deadlift day. Okay. Pretty big strongman event. And then after that, he does deadlift accessories. Okay. Today he deadlifted and he did sandbag carries. I'd say deadlift and sandbag carries is pretty strongman. Okay. Saturday he does strongman Saturday, which is in the strongman Saturday. Typically does a log. I think log is pretty strongman. Typically does stones.
Yep.
Two pretty big. So far we've chalked off deadlift,
4.
sandbag, log, stone. Okay.
Correct.
We need another event. We need another event, Josh.
Then he has another press day that he switched from bench, which is a traditional powerlifting movement, to incline bench.
Right. Because I want my log to stop sucking.
Yeah. So he does incline bench on his secondary press day. And then, hold on, this is where everyone at home is going to get pissed. He squats 1 day a week.
When World's Strongest Man did squats this year.
I was going to ask, wasn't that a qualifying event?
It was 700 pounds too. And I just took a 700-pound squat like 2 weeks ago. But like the fact that I squat, I'm not doing strongman. Like I don't get it.
It's bizarre to me.
I don't get it.
Mr. Frawley, interviewing you. Aren't you signed up for a show on October, someday in October?
That's not a rumor. That's a fact.
Ohio's Strongest Goal, you're signed up for.
Halloween weekend.
October 30th.
Everyone on this show is signed up for it.
Date's been on my calendar for months.
Is it a strongman show or a powerlifting show?
It's a strongman show.
Oh, there we go. Well, then I guess that we just debunked that. So you can stop DMing telling me Frawley.
580 Mythbusters.
I am doing strongman. I enjoy it thoroughly.
And I also want some people with some knowledge. Coach Ken isn't going to listen to this.
I'm out.
He's too big for this. but like Vaughn, I like to think Vaughn listens, and some other strongmen I really respect. Frawley and I were talking offline, and I hope you don't mind me bringing this up, Mr. Frawley.
Bring it up. Let's hear it.
So
I already know where it's going.
yeah, no, I know you're a smart guy, but United States Strongman has the opportunity to do like a pro. I don't even understand it, but they have opportunity to do like you can do a pro class now, so you can sign yourself up to compete in the pro class, and obviously just like the weights are heavier, you're gonna go against the best of the best competition. This is
Correct.
Mr. Frawley's first show. A lot of people in their first show do novice. He wants to do pro for his first show.
I'm debating it.
I think he should do open, and we go from there. He qualifies for nationals. I think Vaughn. I want Vaughn's opinion.
I told Josh.
I think you should just go open, dude. If you want to go nationals.
I told Josh I'm gonna try by the end of July to convince him to let me do pro. If Josh by the end of July says no, you're not doing it, then I'm not gonna do it.
We'll see. I mean, I gotta look at the pro weights.
I already know the weights. What do you want to know?
Tell him.
He's been researching.
335 log for reps.
Okay.
725 deadlift for reps.
Okay.
The medley is a 160 fire hydrant, 330 keg, 340 bag,
dude's
and
like Rain Man.
220 barrel.
225.
225 barrel.
Thank you.
365 farmers hold and last man standing stone.
How heavy is the farmers?
365 per hand. It's a hold.
What's the Denny's zone? Remember?
No, the pro they're doing farmers. But my goal would not necessarily be to go to win. My goal would be to not zero events. My goals would change based on the division.
My thoughts on this, and I'm just a nobody, but it's your first show. I remember my first show.
Sure.
I was stronger than everyone in my class, and I'll take that to my grave. I still didn't win, which I get what you're saying. It doesn't really matter. But the overwhelming difference between coming from powerlifting to strongman and doing my show was so much different. And I'm glad I did novice for my first show, let alone open. You should do open. But
my vote's open as well.
I want to hear what other people have to say too.
I don't doubt you can do pro, but I think open's just the better bang for your buck.
I think you should take this first one as a learning experience.
Yes.
See, you guys are giving me this conservative bullshit. Like,
it's not
if you did like 3 shows before, I'd be like, oh, go for it, dude.
Well, no shit. Of course, if I did 3 shows before,
what's your best log right now?
315.
And it's 335 for reps.
Correct, but I just said the only thing I want to do is not zero anything. That would be my goal.
What are the weights? What are the weights for open, Dante?
300-pound log.
Okay, that's
650 deadlift for reps.
Very doable. 650 is very doable.
Okay.
160, 300, 300, and 170 barrel.
175.
Yeah, the 325 farmers per hand, and then last man stone.
I want to see what type of that we should make a trip out there to see the implements one Saturday. It's not that far.
I'd be down. It's 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's not far at all. I can't wait for that show though. There's everyone we're affiliated with is doing that show.
Yep.
I'm bringing
everybody.
I'm bringing that big giant 580 flag banner I have. We're gonna hang it on the wall and like at our tent.
That'd be sick.
Yeah,
we're doing that.
We'll have them on. That's a guest we'll have on.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, just to talk. I mean, highlight his show. If you're looking for a show, I would sign up for that. You're not gonna get. I'm not.
Especially if you're local.
You get to hang out with us.
Yeah, we'll go sign 580 show autographs in between events.
Yeah, we'll do a live show after the event. But also, it's cheap. Like, I get like cheap isn't always better, but I've heard Dylan runs great shows out there. It's $30 right now to sign up. You got to get like a USS membership.
It's passed.
No,
it was $30 until May 31st.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
it's $65 right now and closes October 30th.
And hold up, he'll do a flash sale.
And there's 58 spots left.
Yeah.
James Brady has had nothing but good things to say about it. So
yeah, his setup looks awesome. I've talked to so many people and they've said that he runs a great show. So that's awesome.
Yep.
Look at everyone in this video right now. Show your 580 hats.
Come on, Dante. Show us that big
I
melon.
couldn't wait to put it on.
Go to 580barbell.com. Get a dad hat. They're awesome. I love them.
I would be wearing one, but my head's just too big for those kind of hats.
I only wear shirts that of 580 now. I'm not.
I was like, where is he going with this?
I'm not repping any other brands. No free ads. 580, baby.
Josh needs a 580 pair of Crocs.
I do.
That was the only thing he didn't have on today that was 580.
That's true.
I had one of those custom
580
sticker
hat,
things.
580 shirt, 580 shorts.
What about the custom sticker things you put on those Crocs, whatever they're called?
The
Gibbet. Could you
Gibbets.
make one? Could you make one
I
with
don't
the
know.
580 logo?
Probably. That's a good idea.
Let me look it up real quick as the
Gibbets.
producer. How do you spell it? GIBB?
Dude,
I'm sure you can customize them somehow.
JIBBITZ. Custom
kidding.
Croc charms.
I still don't own a pair of Crocs. I've been ostracized for it by Kurt.
Yeah.
He's
On
like, you need to
Etsy,
get a pair of
there's
Crocs.
whole Etsy shops on customizing Croc charms.
Hey, we'll look into it.
Need a 580
I'm seeing it right now. It's like $5
with a shield.
for a custom charm.
Needs a 580 shield. That's all he needs.
It looks like one of those mall ornaments you get when you put like your kid
Protect the shield.
or your parent on the Christmas tree in the little flat ornament. That's what it looks like. No? Okay.
No, I'll look into it. We'll see.
Josh is no fun, Josh.
No, I was
Turn
reading.
Back
I was reading.
again.
Yeah.
There
I'm
he
a-
is.
I'm the host of the biggest podcast in North America. For
Oh, the host.
You're
Oh,
the
all of a
host
sudden
now.
You're the host.
Oh,
We're
all
not
of a
you're
sudden
the
it's your
host.
show.
The host.
I mean, would you say I'm the host of this show primarily?
All of a sudden it's your
I'd say we're all
show.
hosts.
It's
I-
the
I-
580 show, not the
didn't say
Josh
it's
Hendricks
my
Josh,
show.
show.
we still have the same amount of episodes, Josh. I don't want to hear it.
That doesn't mean anything. Take our word count. I've said a million more words than you.
Because you don't shut up.
Well, that's fine. Shut me up, Frolly. Say something.
This is
I'll shut
Froley's
you up.
dojo now.
There, you're shut up now, boy.
It's like what's that show? I think we talked about this before. Around the Horn.
I was
Josh
reading.
just lost 5 points. Plum,
I was
plum,
reading
plum,
questions,
plum.
sorry.
What do we got? Any other good ones?
Just Gray's stupid friends and training partners telling me to tell stories about them and their stupid gym and Gray's stupid face. Gray's training partners only refer to him as the kid with a birthmark on his face. Like they don't call him Gray.
I mean, they're technically not wrong.
I kind of love it.
It does seem just like a long-winded name, though.
There's never been dudes bigger misfits than those guys in the world.
I can think of one crew.
Who?
The
580
Delray
crew?
Misfits.
No, these kids are way bigger misfits.
You think?
Oh my God. They train, they blindfold you. They don't let you come, they don't let you know where they are. They literally
That's
don't.
not really misfit. It's more like bandit.
I would say that's being a misfit. If you're isolated from the rest of the world,
I would say that's more like cult activity.
yeah, I would say that's synonymous with misfits, wouldn't you? A person whose behavior or attitude.
Oh my
sets them
God,
apart
he
from
has to get the literal definition out.
That's
I mean-
Josh. No fun, Josh.
a person whose behavior or attitude sets them
told you.
apart from others in an uncomfortably conspicuous way.
Watch him
Isn't a
go.
cult about all being the same?
You said cult. I said misfits. I'm just saying.
Agreed.
You go to their farm. I go to a farm and I walk down.
You not blindfold you.
into this. No, listen, shut up. I'm an honorary member. I'm like one of 6 people that have ever stepped foot in this gym.
Mhm.
And they're like, you're not going to tell anyone where this is, are you? I'm like, why would, like, what am I going to do? Come down here and someone's going to squat on your Elite FTS monolith? What am I going to do? It's so far out of the way. They don't have a mailing address. They have to go somewhere to get their mail because mail doesn't even get delivered to where they are. It's like, it's seriously, and it's, when I was there was a cow being born outside their gym door. It was.
Are they like doomsday people kind of? Is that like their doomsday bunker?
It's a sick doomsday bunker. They have the most gym equipment I've ever seen in that small of an area. It's disgusting.
I don't know. We packed a punch
Dude, they blew
in the
our
corner of a
wall
gym
out of the
and in a
wall.
garage.
They have an Elite FTS brand new monolith. They have dumbbells up to 210 or something.
That's sick.
They have. It's insane what they have, dude. It's crazy.
Do they have a 400-pound sandbag?
No, they don't have any. They don't do strongman. They do powerlifting, but they do have a thick old Donnie Thompson axle bar that he doesn't make anymore. That I want. If they'll sell it to me, I will buy it. Please.
That's pretty dope.
Let me buy it.
I'll be honest. I don't know if I would ever trust Gray blindfolding me, so I don't think I'll ever.
No, they didn't. He didn't blindfold me. He would blindfold you.
No, he definitely would. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I trust that. I don't. He would take me somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Rather wake up on like a.
But that honestly, like,
somewhere.
I'll just wake up 3 days later in the middle of a field.
Honestly, like after our strongman shows, that would be an awesome trip. Like one day that we all go down there. It's not that far from here, but it's like a little over an hour.
Or is it?
I can't see them. I can't see Frawley letting them blindfold them.
No, they're not gonna. I'm just joking about that. They're not gonna blindfold any of us. But
listen, yeah. I wouldn't put anything past them.
That's true.
No.
So no one besides 3 people just understood anything we said for 4 minutes. So sorry about that.
When do our listeners ever understand half the shit we say?
We're talking about my old roommate from college and one of my best friends, Gray. He's in a weird misfit cult, whatever you want to say, gym. And they only have 4 total members, and they have every single piece of gym equipment ever. And they train in a weird farm basement gym.
Nothing weird about that, Josh.
That's it.
Pretty dope.
That's it. It is pretty awesome. There's no bathroom there.
Do you think they listen to Nickelback in their gym?
I sure hope.
The Nickelback hate
is
the most insane.
Did Frawley go upside down for that?
No, Frawley said he doesn't like Nickelback.
Nickelback's horrible.
No, Frawley says all this. Frawley talks all this crap, and as soon as this podcast's over, he's going to listen to Nickelback.
Nickelback comes on. What are we all doing? We're singing along, and we're not.
No, we're not. I'm not singing. I'm turning the station. That's what I'm doing.
Nickelback
is horrible.
In a world where everyone says GOAT and everything's the GOAT, everything's the best.
Do not call Nickelback a GOAT.
Nickelback.
Do not.
In GOAT territory.
You are the worst.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
There's not many songs. There's not many songs you actually put at great. People use great too much. Okay. Photograph, great.
Awful.
That is a great song. Rockstar, that is a great song.
Awful song.
If you put on Rockstar, I guarantee for all these things.
Song. Photograph, great song. Far Away, great song. There's not many bands.
How you remind me.
Saving Me. I remember in like summer CCD camp, the priest was showing us Nickelback lyrics to describe like stuff like religion. That's how you know it's goated.
I seriously cannot believe I'm on a podcast with 3 of my friends, and all 3 of you self-proclaim that you like Nickelback.
Dude, have you ever listened to This Afternoon?
Have you listened to Nickelback?
Yes.
Wait,
today
they're horrible. How? Like I literally like DVE will play Nickelback, like that's the local Pittsburgh station. They'll play Nickelback, and I literally turn the station. And I can remember they played it one time, and I tweeted at them and said, "Don't play Nickelback again."
I would play it.
Like I'm not. No,
I
don't
would.
do
No,
that.
you
can't left a Yelp review.
We'll get flagged. I saw a big thing that like.
Oh yeah, that's
music people are getting.
Everyone knows Nickelback. They know what we're talking about.
Listen,
they're horrible.
Yeah, because
everybody acts hard, and they're like Nickelback stinks.
Not acting hard.
Every time I play Nickelback, everyone knows the words.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows the words.
Nickelback, Creed. What's the other one?
That doesn't mean it's good.
I'm okay on Creed, but Nickelback to me.
Creed is Christian Nickelback. It's the same thing. They're terrible too.
I'm just not as big.
If Creed, I know it's Creed. You don't go out of your way to listen to, but if it's on, you get.
No,
I'm
not listen to that. I
always go out of my way to listen to Creed.
No, I'm not a Creed hater. I just don't like him as much.
I'm a Creed lover. The way Josh feels about Nickelback, that's how I feel about Creed.
I just think that in a world where everything's the GOAT, there's few songs that you can actually put on a GOAT list. Man, I Feel Like a Woman. Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain.
Shania Twain slaps.
Great. It's a great song.
Yes.
It's a great song. Like
when she says "Let's go, girls," like I just want to kick down a door.
Hair on the neck, on the back of my neck.
I'm telling you, yeah, straight up.
Good for you, Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, great song, great song. Like there's few songs that we get that are gonna live on for the rest of our lives. Nickelback will live on for the rest of my
We
life.
should make it a poll.
Shut up.
I'll be-
Stop
I will
talking.
be 85 years old,
Stop
and I'll be
talking.
showing my great grandkids.
I cannot stand you right
I'll
now.
be like, please, one thing
Oh my
on my deathbed, show Frawley's great grandkid Nickelback. That's what I'm gonna tell
I can't stand you. I hate you so much.
Frawley's
Right now.
house, all of Frawley's little kids that are running around, they'll be singing Nickelback, and Frawley's gonna be
Frawley,
mowing the
what's-
lawn.
Frawley, what's your
Yeah.
like great band? If you have a band, you like have to put as great. Green Day, great. That's a great band.
Yeah,
Green Day's decent.
Dude, you're sick in the
No.
head.
What?
Are you
What?
gonna say a band?
Decent. Party in the USA, another great song by Miley Cyrus. That's a great level. There's few.
Did you ask me what my band was?
Yes.
Or did
Yeah.
you ask Riley?
No,
Oh.
he's asking you.
I thought
Riley
you said
agrees with me.
Riley. Man, that's tough.
This is gonna be the dumbest comment on show history right here.
You already said Nickelback's good, so like that's
No,
probably the
no,
dumbest
I said
that's
they're
the
great.
dumbest comment.
They're great.
Podcast.
They're
history.
great.
Charlie, I hope you know everyone is gonna disagree with you.
No, they're not.
Oh,
And if
yeah.
they do, they're stupid.
You're gonna have Gray Sangala on your side, and that's gonna be it. 'Cause
Good.
He
Thank
only
God.
listens to pig squeal metal.
Man,
That's how he
great.
relaxes.
Oh, here we go. Okay. A great band, Journey. There's two kinds of people in this world: people that like Journey and liars.
I like Journey. Don't
Facts.
Stop Believing. Great song. That's all I
Yeah.
know. That's the
Mhm.
only Journey song I know.
Don't Stop Believing is the only one you need to know.
Well, that's 4 hits for Nickelback versus 1 for Journey.
No, those are not
Nickelback's
hits.
better than Journey.
Just because
Yes,
you
they
like
are.
them doesn't mean no. Stop.
Rockstar is timeless.
No,
Thank
it's
you.
not. The
Photograph
song's-
is timeless.
Like, how do you listen to that and your ears don't bleed?
They
How?
do bleed, probably because I headbang so hard to them.
No, you don't.
I get bloody ears.
Frawley, what do you think about Phil Collins?
Phil Collins is decent.
I don't.
With
Nah,
Genesis,
it's fine.
they're good.
Yeah, not great. Like
Better than Nickelback.
You're sick.
I'd rather listen to freaking Little Einstein's opening theme song than listen to Nickelback.
That's a pretty
Hey.
good song too.
Hey,
Yeah, Little Einstein's. You know, that
whatever.
slaps.
It's
That
your
goes
opinion.
hard.
It's your opinion.
Your opinion sucks.
I just want to say that 99% of our listeners are going to disagree with you.
Let's make a
They're
poll.
wrong.
Let's make a
All right,
poll.
right now, we're going to clip this audio and put it on our Instagram, okay?
What's the poll?
Who do you like Nickelback? Yes or no?
No.
Let them
Like,
you
no.
decide.
The
Tell us-
answer
tell us,
is
do you like
make it one of the questions where like you have a right and a wrong answer.
It's
and
gonna
the
be
answer is
no.
no.
99%.
It's gonna be a poll.
For all he's
No.
gonna be the
Do
one.
you- no, Riley. There'll be those hard.
Yeah.
There'll be those hard.
No.
I'm
These
too tough.
The closet Nickelback.
I listen to Drake when I work out. It's hard.
Yeah, you do.
You listen to
do
Drake
listen
like
to
3
Drake.
times today. I don't want to hear
Yeah.
it.
I'm just
Right.
saying that's what. But I'm not saying I'm too tough for Nickelback.
True.
This has nothing to do with being tough.
I like
They're
any.
terrible.
I really listen to any music. I listen to a lot of Glenn. I listen to Glenn Campbell when I work out. Rhinestone Cowboy.
That's Bruce Springsteen. You like his version.
No. Bruce Springs. No, I like Glenn Campbell's better.
No, you don't.
He recently.
You've
made
never
the
played
switch.
that.
No,
He
I
re-
like
he
it.
never
has-
played that.
No.
He recently made the switch.
Thank you, Riley.
He did.
Thank
I'll
you.
give him credit.
He got educated.
Make it shut up.
Hey, who do you like Nickelback or not, boys?
No.
Let us know.
No.
Let us know.
The
Love.
answer is no.
Lineage.
I think the word should be love.
580 Fanatics. Let us know. If you're listening to this podcast too, by the way, you probably aren't now because Frawley scared you off because you're like, how is this bozo so wrong about Nickelback? But you're in your car. Listen, little Jimmy's, Jane's, if you are listening right now, don't stop the podcast. Go into your Apple Podcast or Spotify, whatever you're listening.
Don't do it while you're driving. Pull over.
Yeah, don't do it while you're driving.
Pull
but
over.
But do it right now. Right now. Okay. Little 3 seconds of silence. Okay. Okay. Do it. Go subscribe to the podcast. And if you're already subscribed, hit unsubscribe and resubscribe. That's
5
a lot
star.
of subscribes. And write us a review. Give us a 5-star review. Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Do it right now. Please.
Please.
And if you're on YouTube now, give us a like
Yeah, we're
and
on
subscribe to the
YouTube.
channel.
We're famous.
true.
What up, YouTube?
And while you're paused, maybe go listen to some Rockstar.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Or Journey, whatever.
Save yourself.
Twain.
Ah, there we go.
But
Kick down that door with Shania Twain.
go do it. If you're listening to us right now, we see our numbers. We have a lot. A lot is relative, but we've got people listening, and we really appreciate it. Help us
Absolutely.
out. I want to see us on the actual Apple podcast charts in some regard for health.
Not just Apple. We got to be everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere, but we got to start.
We seriously are blowing up a little bit more. Like we see the views, and they're getting a lot more views.
Like honestly, engage with us on Instagram, Facebook, whatever you use. Like I reply to everyone, and like I appreciate everyone that's helping grow the business.
Yep.
We pretty much started this to help out 580 Barbell and just kind of have fun. Like I have a lot of fun doing it, and it really helps us out if you write a review and if you subscribe, and if you're subscribed, unsubscribe and resubscribe. It really does help us out, and it helps all this geeky, dorky analytics and algorithms. That's the word. And
right.
it shoots us to the moon. So go do it. I mean, if you actually like listening to this and you like us, go do it. We really, really
and subscribe to YouTube. Even though I think we may lose some listeners, like for people that don't know us, once they see what we look like.
True.
Maybe you.
No, but I think a lot of people actually like watching videos.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool what you did.
Yeah.
So good job, Dante. Yeah. Producer Dante.
We got to hit all the angles. That's all we got to do.
Yeah. But what else we got, boys? Any announcements for the gym? We already talked about some new stuff coming. Man,
when's that stone ready?
Soon. Once it stops.
Soon?
Got a big 4th of July. Got a 4th of July lift Monday, right?
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah. Announce that.
Basically 2 strongman Saturdays. What time we lifting on Monday?
What time? I don't care.
10,
noon?
12, noon.
Noon worked well last time, right?
Noon Monday, boys.
Yeah.
Get on down to 580.
I got some axle Monday.
I think I do too.
Come celebrate the best country in the world.
Yeah.
At the best gym in
bring
the country.
He's gonna wear his
Gary
American
Coleman
flag
grills
speedo.
down and some steaks, and we'll.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
He's wearing his American flag speedo.
I'm wearing my American flag shirt.
Nobody wants to see that.
Party at my house after we're grilling.
Can't wait.
Yeah. All right.
I forgot to call Dante. Frawley, we talked with Coach Ken last week. First thing, I'm
pissed I wasn't here for this.
That he doesn't understand RPE. Tonight, I'm not going to throw you under the bus, Dante. And I keep in mind, I love you. And I didn't.
Throw me under the bus, whatever you want. I don't mind.
Riley made fun of your lizard yesterday, and I didn't. I defended you.
I mean, he came at me pretty hard. I had to clap back.
But tonight, Dante gets off balance, misses a lift. Okay, then he comes back. He does get it, and he's like, "It's supposed to be RP 9, right?"
Yeah.
So he literally just missed it, which is the equivalent of.
I could have got like 2 more reps though.
No, you didn't. You missed.
I could have.
You didn't even get it.
No, the second time I could have.
Yeah, and then the second one was an appropriate RP 9.
No,
and what is he? The first thing he says, Crawley,
I'm gonna go up.
We have to physically take the log out of this guy's hands.
I wasn't gonna go up. I just said that to fuck with you.
No,
guys.
you were gonna go up.
No, I wasn't.
I would have said 5 pounds.
I swear I wasn't gonna go up that day. If it wasn't up.
Josh and I look at Dante. We're like, no. We talked about this.
This was actually a troll for me. I swear, this was
no,
actually a troll.
It was not.
Yes, it was. Why would I lie? Where do I gain from lying?
Because
we literally just talked about this. Josh and I are like, no, you're not going up.
I'm trying to infiltrate your guys' minds now. I got to change up my trolls.
We physically had to take the log
You
away.
didn't. I looked at you guys and I was like, I'm gonna go up 10 more pounds.
I'm like, no.
You looked at me dead serious. I got 5s on each side. I said, dude, stop it. Stop it.
I get nothing from lying to you guys. So
rate of perceived exertion. We'll see you.
The guy wants to get better almost to a fault.
Yeah.
Right.
Piss and vinegar, as
100%.
As my grandmother always used to tell me, piss and vinegar.
Yep. That's Dante to a T when it comes to training.
Big episode next week, episode 30.
Are we gonna talk about Dante's mom?
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking
I don't want a body. Come on.
You don't have to.
The man has
no.
She doesn't care.
You're not gonna body her.
She used to roast me alongside my friends in college all the time.
You're not gonna body her, but I tell you what.
The only thing that's off limits is grandma's pie.
Yeah.
That's true.
Listen, let me say something. I'm not gonna say Dante's mom's a liar because I don't think she's a liar. I mean, what do you do when you're roasting a guy who's clearly delusional, creepy, demented, and plays with lizards and says he runs a 4.47 40-yard dash at 2:35 a couple years ago, and you're roasting him, you're having a good time, everyone's in on the joke, and his mother DMs you on Instagram and says Dante did run a 4.47. I have his back.
I don't think I ever told her about that.
Dante, you didn't send that from her account?
No, I didn't.
No,
oh, okay.
He said
she said I'm fast. That surprised a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
She said she had to stick up for her son and she's with him and that he used to be a good runner. Hey, maybe he was a good runner, whatever. He didn't run a 4.
I get it though. Moms are gonna have.
That's what moms are for,
no,
baby.
I told her that. I'm like, I'm not gonna. My mom has my back.
That's what moms
I mean,
are
I
for.
would never say something that delusional that my mom.
I mean, you said some pretty delusional stuff before.
That's true too, Rylie.
4.47, not a 4.
Yeah, just a 4.48, but.
I'm saying, but next year this time, I might run like a 4.3 with Koth Cat.
You wouldn't break 5.
You don't think by next year I won't break 5?
No.
All right.
You'll be training for strongman, bigger and better shows.
Okay, you see Wesley Claiborne run? That motherfucker is under 5.40.
No, he doesn't.
Guarantee.
Wesley Claiborne, stop it. You don't know how time works.
He's motoring, baby.
Wesley Claiborne.
Frawley knows what I'm talking about.
He doesn't run under 5. He's 400 pounds.
He can motor.
Dude, his short distance was crazy. I don't know about under 5, but he's fast.
He doesn't run under a 5. I'll just say
I
would smoke Wesley Claiborne in a race.
I
would destroy him.
Okay. You might run a 4.4 then.
I just got timed at a 5.2 on our Thanksgiving turkey trot thing.
Wow, you're slow.
He timed that, huh?
All right, look. Can we see it? Start.
Don't blink.
Get ready. Go. Okay. Dante, here he comes down the stretch. Here he comes. Done. That's a 4.8. You don't even run a 4.8.
Just saying, guys. You'll see it next year.
5.6 best. 5.6 at best.
What happens if I run faster?
You wouldn't. I'm not gonna. I mean, congrats. You ran a 5.6.
Okay. All I want is your congratulations. All I want is that I told you so.
Yeah. Oh, if you run under a 5, if you run under a 5, I will get on this podcast and we can have a nothing episode. You can just
on episode 186.
Call me an idiot. What? Okay. Let me just ask you a question before we wrap up. If we ran a 40-yard dash right now, you warm up, whatever, do everything you need to do to stretch. Perfect weather outside. We're on a turf field or grass field, whatever you want to run on. What would you run right now?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you.
No, just gut feeling. What do you think you'd run?
Maybe around 5.
Dude, I literally have no.
All right, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Over 5.
We got to do it.
Over 5. Thank you. He's starting to come
but
out.
Closer to 5 than 6. All right.
So like a 5.4.
Yeah, we're almost out of time, so we'll continue this conversation another time.
So we talked about the podcast, how you can help us out. If you are interested in any of this merch, these dad hats, 580 shirt, we got Grip Mountain Chalk presenting sponsor of this episode. Go get some liquid chalk. Go to 580barbell.com. You can buy some merch. Follow us on Instagram. And like us on Facebook. Thank you guys.
Later.
Make sure to follow Rylie.
Love you guys.